Hello, everybody. Welcome to my talk, and I am doing the summary from the 5-second rule. It's chapter 6, I believe. Oh, I keep going a chapter down. It's chapter 7, and I thought I. What did I do here? Oh, okay. No, chapter 7 is I have my bookmark, so that's the next chapter. I am on chapter 6. Chapter 6, which is what are you waiting for? And before the chapter starts, this is this like big quote every time a new chapter starts. And this one says there is only one you. And there will never be another one. That is your power. That is your power, people. We are the only ones of ourselves in this world. So just knowing that is incredible. Nobody else. And sometimes I think, why can't anybody else think the way I think? Because there's nobody else like me, and there's nobody else like you. So that is our power, people. Let's use our power. But anyway, I thought this chapter was really cool. They're all kind of talking about the same thing, like pushing you to move forward, do something with your life. But this one was good, and then it asked, like why. It talks about people that say, "Oh, I'm waiting for a better time. I am waiting for it to rain. I am waiting for," and as you're waiting, then the rain comes, and you say, "Oh, well, I wish it would have rained, later, because right now I'm doing this." There's always excuses, and that's your body, your mind, taking care of you, supposedly. She always puts that uh, in quotes. Um, but there's a question here. What if you're wrong? What if you don't do it, and then and then another thing it talks about is we are waiting, like literally. I always think of stories of like, oh my god, that happened to me, because I'm the only one, right? But when I got laid off a long time ago, I think I was pregnant with Ruby, and I, like, in my brain, I thought, like, why am I being laid off? I am Susan Alonso the Great. Like, I do everything. I didn't understand. I'm good at what I do. Why am I being laid off? Um, Anyway, I thought, well, I have a college degree. I'm gonna get on. It was Monster at the time. I don't know if that even still works, but I got on there. I put my resume. I put my everything, and then I was just waiting. I just thought that somebody was gonna call me because I'm so great, and they were gonna read that. And we are the only one of us, but there's many people that are trying to do that one same thing that you're trying to do. So you have to do more than just put your resume out there and just wait. You cannot wait. We cannot wait. We need to move forward and do the things that will get us, in front of all of those other people that are waiting, right? So we could get what everybody's in line for. And then it went through, she talks about Michelangelo and Martin Luther King again, and like a couple of like big important people, and how she's saying that I guess the Pope, Michelangelo, um, painted the Sistine. I thought it was 16, but it's Sistine Chapel, and it took, the Pope, he went to another country to paint because he didn't feel he was ready to do that, and the Pope kept looking for him, bugging him. It took him 2 years to convince him to come over and paint this thing, and he's so popular for it. If he hadn't done it, if the Pope hadn't gone and begged for him to come, or if the Pope had given up before 2 years, then another bird would be chirping. And he talked about somebody else that did something else. I can't remember, and it's not, Michelangelo's big on my mind. And then Martin Luther King, which was from last chapter too, that when they said, "Oh, you should be it," he said, "Okay, I'll just do it," without thinking about it. If we had thunk about it, he might have came up with reasons why he shouldn't be. So he didn't let himself think about it. And um, Michelangelo was lucky that somebody really, really wanted him to do it, and then he was able to get that opportunity. But most of us, no, nobody, or yeah, maybe some of us will, but people aren't going to be looking for you. You have to go and show them what you know what to do, so you could get, chosen, or somebody will try your product or your service or whatever it is you're trying to get out there. And it just keeps on talking about what are you waiting for? Like, nobody's gonna come and knock at the door. You have to do it. And like listening to her and other people saying the same thing, that's what prompted me to do all this. But let me get that really quick. Or turn it off. Anywho, there was also, what are you waiting for? And you validate your ideas by pursuing. Oh, it talks about this one guy that wanted to go say hi to a girl at a bar, and he said, "No, she's so pretty, she's not gonna want me to talk to her, yada yada yada." And it happened once, and he regretted not going. So then she came. He had another opportunity. He went to the bar again and saw another girl, and said, "Okay, I will go and do this. I'm just gonna 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 it and do it, because I'm not gonna regret my chance like last time." And then that's all it says. And then she goes, "Oh, you wanted to know the outcome, right? But it's not, the important thing is not what the outcome was. The important thing was the power of you taking control and doing what you want to do. It might be that, they lived happily ever after. It might be that she's gay. It might be that she's engaged. There's many situations, but the important part is that you go and try." And another thing that they talked about is how many people, the important people in this world, not Michelangelo, but the other guy that paints, what is his name? I can't remember, but he painted, let's see if I can find his name, but he painted, because it's 5,000, let's see if I can find 5,000 really quick, but he painted, he's known for 100 masterpieces. And then she says, but nobody knows that, for those 500 masterpieces, he painted 50,000 paintings. 50,000 paintings. In his lifetime, that would have been 2 paintings a day, every day since he was born till the day he died. And out of those 50,000, only 100 are masterpieces. I think it's Picasso. But I don't want to make this longer waiting to see that. But so what they're saying is, everybody that is somebody in this world tried a million times before they got to where they are. And if you don't start trying and fail a couple times, you're not going to get there. So that is what this chapter is about. It's like, don't be afraid. Like, fear is holding you back, and yes, you're gonna get rejection. Yes, the outcome might not be what you want, because we live in a shitty world. She said that in bigger words. But there are good outcomes, and you will get there one day or the other, or one try or the other. But you have to fail a couple times before, and it's not that you have to fail, but that's just the way. Like, if you research into anybody right now, they tried many times before they got to where they're at. And if we don't try, we're not gonna get anywhere. So just try, people. Let's try. That's where I'm at, and it makes me happy to read this, and just I love this 54321. I really do. It's got me to do many things. It's got me to not think about it, or think about it a little bit and think, oh, you're not gonna do it if you don't do it right now. So I just do it. And if nothing at all, at least it gives you that satisfaction of like, oh my god, I can't believe I did it. And that's a little, a little rush that you get, even if the outcome is not good. It's just fun. But I wish I would write notes, because I read things and then I say, oh, I'm going to say this, or I'm going to read this. I don't even do, oh, okay, this is a cool one. I think there was something else that I wanted to read, but let me read you at least this part. Life is not a one and done sort. That's pretty much what I was talking about right now. Sort of deal. You've got to work for what you want. Do you know the game Angry Birds? Ravio, the brand that created the game, launched 51 unsuccessful games before they developed Angry Birds. How about the Avengers? The Avengers star Mark Ruffalo. Do you know how many auditions he did before he landed his first role? Almost 600. Even Babe Ruth struck out 1,330 times. My favorite vacuum cleaner is a Dyson, and there's no wonder why it doesn't suck at sucking up the dirt. James Dyson created 5,127 prototypes. What? It actually says that. What? And this last one will blow your mind. Picasso created, here it is, it's at the end, oh my god. Picasso created nearly 100 masterpieces in his lifetime. But what most people don't know is that he created a total of more than 50,000 works of art. Did you see that last number? 50,000. That's 2 pieces of art a day. Success is a numbers game, and you're not going to win if you keep telling yourself to wait. The more often that you choose courage, the more likely you'll succeed. And with that, my friends, I will leave you till next week. Bye. And try it, people. Be courageous and go do your things. Don't think about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Give me a high five and like me and subscribe, because I have more chapters to go. Bye.